My name is Francesca Brenda Opoku. I come from Ghana. I'm CEO of Solution Oasis Limited. We are a social enterprise that specializes in turning premium African oils, butters and herbs into natural products for the local and international markets. Value-added agribusiness. It's been a very interesting journey. I wouldn't lie to anybody that it's been very nice and smooth. It's the kind of thing you don't hear in manuals for entrepreneurship. But that said, so much has happened. It includes starting off 2 people from my kitchen into currently now moving into like a very small factory that hires at least 20 people permanently. And then that works with about 300 outgrowers in the field who are into the collection of nuts and into the processing before we do the value addition. So one of the best milestones is that within Ghana, we are able to touch most of the poorest parts of the country and offer opportunities for women and the youth who otherwise would not have had any economic empowerment. So before you see these very beautiful things, you will not imagine, the mud and everything we go through. But that's the beauty of it all. The fact that we're able to pluck it from out there, make it look so beautiful so that we can take it to the world, so we can kind of share the value along the chain. I've always believed that I've been gifted with a talent to be able to do things. So whether it's when I was in the corporate world or when I came into entrepreneurship, I just know that I have to give up my best. But one of the things that stops me from fainting when my heart goes very faint, and that happens very often, is the number of people who depend on this project. Directly, the people I work with, they are such lovable people, they are very committed, and my heart will break to let them go away, see them go home. And when I get the chance to connect with these beautiful, wonderful women in the field, when I talk to them and see the joy of the ability to buy clothes for themselves for an occasion, be able to help at home and be able to help their children go to school. One of them said, "Oh, today I also can do mobile money." It's something I've taken for granted because it just happens in our kind of field. And when I think of those people, I kind of, get a goosebump and I cannot faint. So a number of times, I must admit, it gets difficult and I feel like, why not go to the flashy corporate world where I came from? But really, that connects. And of course, there's a lot of also potential in the future for these things. Africa is beginning to use Africa. And I think that motivates me to So AWAN was an association that existed very long ago in Ghana. About 10 years ago, when I was very, very fresh in agribusiness, I actually attended my first AWAN meeting. And I met a number of very progressive and strong women. One of them is Nana Krantma, who was a very dedicated woman, but unfortunately, like most other organizations, we kind of died off. And so when I met Felicia in Cape Town, and she did mention, I was like, wow, especially now, AWAN is very, very relevant, because compared to 10 years ago or 20 years ago, more and more young people and more women are doing something beyond just the primary base of agriculture. And this definitely is the time when we have to get all these women come together, share our experiences, share the capacity, build them up. And especially with the Continental Free Trade Agreement coming, there's no better time for women to come together as a force to take advantage of the market, whilst also helping build each other up. So I believe that this time, AWAN in Ghana has come to stay.